Hello viewers, welcome to Info Oasis, the oasis of information. In today's video, we're going to be discussing about something different. Something that is different from the earlier topics that we have posted in this channel. So initially, I posted videos like black holes, World War One, interesting scientific phenomena and stuff like that. But then I thought, why not try something different? So here I am with a very different type of video. So this is going to be a horror story. So this story actually is believed to have happened, and it is believed to have happened in the United States of America, and it's based on this event that the 2013 film Conjuring has been directed. So it's around 4:20 in the evening. I don't want to shoot this video when it gets a bit darker because I am a bit afraid of ghosts. So let's get started without much ado. So in 1952, an organization was found in New England in United States of America. New England is a region in United States of America. It does not belong to England or the UK. New England is a region in United States of America. So in 1952, an organization is found. Okay, it's called the New England Organization of Psychic Research. So it's found by two important people. Number one, Ed Lorraine, and number two, his wife. Number one, Ed Warren, and number two, his wife, Lorraine Warren. So they both are believed to be demonologists. That's the correct pronunciation. So actually, Ed Warren was a veteran soldier in World War II. So after retiring from the army, he liked studying about demons. So he turned into a demonologist. And his wife, Lorraine, claimed herself to be clairvoyant. That is, clairvoyant people are those people who are believed to have supernatural powers, paranormal powers. They can communicate with spirits and they can predict something that's going to happen in the future, stuff like that. So she claimed that she's a clairvoyant person, and she helped her husband, in a way. She can communicate with demons and spirits. So she communicated with the demons, which was being studied by Ed Lorraine. And they both were believed to be kind of ghost fighters. They were kind of spirit hunters also. So they came across a lot of cases in their life, but the most important case that they came across was in Rhode Island, the United States of America. And this incident is what triggered the movie Conjuring. So they have described whatever happened in that particular incident in their novel. So let's see what happened. So in January 1971, there was a farmhouse located in Harrisville on the outskirts of Rhode Island. Okay, so this farmhouse is believed to have been existing for hundreds of years, and it had 14 rooms. So there's a family in the United States of America, the Perron family, which consists of Carolyn Perron, her husband Roger Perron, and their 5 daughters. So this family of 7 people moves to this particular farmhouse. So this family had a dream of moving to a big house, and the farmhouse over there was one of the biggest in Rhode Island. So they went there, and it was on the outskirts of Harrisville in Rhode Island. So it was very easy to get it was very easy to buy this particular farmhouse, as it was very cheap in cost, and not many people preferred to buy it because there were rumors going on that there's something evil in this house and stuff like that. But this family didn't believe it, and they went inside the house. And in the initial stages, Carolyn Perron, that is the mistress of the family, the wife of Roger Perron, she started noticing something very strange. She noticed a broom going from one place to another, a broom moving, and there were some noises coming from the kettle in the kitchen. And she also noticed that whenever she cleaned a room, she found a pile of dirt accumulated on the floor on that particular region where she cleaned. And she always noticed these sort of weird stuff happening. But then, she didn't kind of take it too much. She did not take it too serious, and she moved on. And the 5 girls in the family, they also noticed something strange. They noticed spirits moving around in the house, but most of the spirits were not harmful. They were kind of harmless. But 2 or 3 spirits were kind of angry, and they tried to disturb them. So Carolyn was, frustrated, and she couldn't believe whatever was happening, and she believed that there was some ghost haunting this house gradually. Initially she didn't believe all this, But as time went on, she started believing all these stuff. And then she complained about this to her husband Roger, and Roger didn't believe all this. Roger asked his wife to prove whatever she said. So she starts doing a research on the house. She inquires things about the house to her neighbors, the old people especially. So she comes to a conclusion that there was a family living in this house before they came, and they have been living here for 8 generations. And in that span of 8 generations, a lot of children got mysteriously killed. They mysteriously died. No one knows the reason why exactly they died. The senior most women in the family died, and a lot of weird deaths were happening. There was a tree near on the backyard of the house, and some of the members of the initial families, they went and hanged on the trees. Some of them have been believed to have been drowned in a lake nearby. So all those mysterious stuff were believed to have happened. So she hastens up her research. She hastens up the intensity of her research, and she comes to know that there was a woman named Sheba who lived in this particular house a lot of years ago. And it is believed that Sheba's spirit is the only dangerous spirit in the house. There were actually 9 spirits in the house, and most of the spirits were harmless and kind of naughty. They didn't really want to harm the people out there. But Sheba's spirit was trying to dominate, and she was really posing a threat to the Perron family. So Carolyn Perron tries to ask about Sheba to the nearby people, especially to the old people. And the old people living near the house, they say that when they were little, they used to hear the stories of a woman named Sheba. She was believed to be a witch, a Saturn worshipper, and she is she likes to study about spirits, and she's basically a witch or a Saturn worshipper. And it is a shocking incident about Sheba is that she killed a neighboring child, a child who lived near her house. She killed a child over there, and then she committed suicide. That was the cause of her death. She committed suicide, and while dying, she also killed her own child. This is kind of crazy, and I didn't believe all this when I was reading the article, but this is what is believed to have happened. And then Carolyn finally comes to a conclusion that Sheba is the main ghost, the queen of the ghosts, you could say. And the reason why she was haunting them is that she wants to be the queen or the mistress of the house. And Carolyn, since she's the only elder woman in the family, she takes Carolyn as a competitor, and she tries to haunt her. So that is what Sheba finds in her research, and she mentions it to her husband. Roger still doesn't believe her, but he kind of believes in the later stages of time, and they summon these 2 ghost hunters, Ed and Lorraine Warren. So they both come here. They try to drive the ghost away, and while driving the ghost away, the ghost possesses Carolyn, and Carolyn does weird things. She speaks in multiple languages which actually don't exist at all. And then she breaks chairs, she breaks the television, she breaks all the stuff in the house, and she does some really weird activities. So Roger gets angry, and he banishes these both. He sends them away from the house. He says that we don't need your help anymore. Because of you, my wife is already suffering a lot. So we don't need your help. You can please get out of the house. But in the movie, I think they showed that the ghost was driven away by these ghost hunters, but that actually wasn't the case. They were driven out of the house, and the Perron family lived in that farmhouse for 10 years. 10 years basically because they couldn't afford moving anywhere else. And then after 10 years, they moved to a place called Georgia, and the eldest of the 5 daughters has written a book in which she mentions that some of the spirits even paid them a visit in Georgia. So all that is a bit creepy and crazy. So this is the story which I had for you today, and I have to ask you a question. Do you believe in these stuff? Do you believe in ghosts, or do you not believe in ghosts? So please post your answer in the comment section below. So this is all for today, people, and I hope to meet you all in the next video very soon. Thank you.